So here's my most recent TAQ 56 class. We got the RF Crown 50 for the muzzle, the barrel is a 17.5-inch Tundra Pro, the TVX Line Pro stock, the demo clean shot grip, and the 40 round mags. Now I know what some of you guys are thinking, because on the last top 5 video that I uploaded, people were saying take off the 40 round mags and throw on the 5.56 high velocity. But I'm going to tell you guys, you're doing yourself a disfavor running this attachment right here, and there's proof to actually back it up that this attachment is not good at all for ranked play. And I've been trying to tell you guys this, but a lot of you guys still don't believe it. So I'm going to show you guys the actual proof today, and another YouTuber as well, the Exclusive Ace, uploaded a video talking exactly about this, where he went in depth into testing it, and it's not good. Do not run it. Trust me on that. So I mean, I don't blame you guys. You guys see a class online, people do good with it. You think that you must run high velocity, but it's actually worse. So in the testing, what happened was he was running a gun, the TAQ 56, without attachments. The next testing he did was the TAQ 56 with only the 17.5-inch Tundra Pro barrel, and then the last one that he did had the barrel and the ammunition 5.56 high velocity. Now let's look at the still image that he has here. So this image right here shows us a few things. You got 20-meter shots, 40-meter shots, 60-meter shots, and 80-meter shots. Now most fights that you get into are going to be in the 20 to 40-meter range. You're not going to go much higher than that when playing ranked. These maps just don't really allow for that to happen consistently, but you might get into the 60-meter range. 80, that's probably going to happen once every 4 or 5 games, I would say. It's not going to happen consistently unless you're purposely sitting back, but 20 and 40 is what we should be focusing on, with 60 sometimes. So as you guys can see here, no attachments at all, 50 milliseconds for the shot to hit. With just the Tundra barrel at 20 meters, it takes 45 milliseconds, and then with the Tundra and the high velocity, it takes 45 milliseconds. They both take 45 milliseconds at 20 meters, so both of those are good right there. It's all right to run the high velocity at this range. When you go to 40 meters, it's 50 milliseconds with the Tundra, with nothing, 49 milliseconds with just the Tundra barrel and not the high velocity, and 50 milliseconds when running both. So it's actually worse when you're running both. Now 1 millisecond isn't going to make a huge difference at all in terms of gunfights, but there is a difference. Now 60 meters, and I guess you could argue that 50 is kind of similar to this. This is where only having the barrel is the best option you guys have. So having nothing, it's 102 milliseconds for that bullet to leave your gun and hit the target. 44 milliseconds with just the barrel on, the 17.5-inch Tundra, for it to leave the barrel and hit the target. And with high velocity rounds, from 44 milliseconds, it goes to 57 milliseconds to leave the barrel and hit the target. So it's a lot slower, and that's a big drastic change right there. But when you go to 80 meters, that's where having high velocity counts. That's where it's good. And I've been saying this the whole time. High velocity rounds are not for multiplayer. They're made for Warzone. If you're playing Warzone, that's when you want to use high velocity rounds. And that's where you guys could see right here, 80 meters is when it's actually worth using. Before that, it's not worth it, especially if you're going for those long shots at 50 to 60. It's not going to do you any good. It's actually worse to run that. So with that being said, let's talk about the next attachment. Next off, we got the underbarrel, and the underbarrel, a lot of people are telling me, Nick, yo, you got to run the FSS Shark Fin 90. Now let's put this on for fun, and we're going to take off the 40 round mags instead, because that's what a lot of people are telling me to switch it for. And I want to show you guys something here. Actually, let's show you the 40 round mags first, and then we'll go to the FSS Shark Fin. I'm going to stand here all the way. Actually, let's get them to move a little bit. We're gonna stand right here, okay? We're gonna aim that dot so it's right in the center of that dude all the way at long range, and we're just gonna aim down sights. You guys are gonna see that when I'm aiming down sights, I'm mostly on target. So we're gonna take a shot while it looks like it's off target there, and it hits. We're gonna take another one, it misses, all right? So we take another one, that's so far 2 out of 3 shots hit, and there you go, 4 shots and 3 of them hit. So that's actually really, really good. And as you guys can see, 36 bullets out of 40 in the mag, and 3 of them hit the target, only 1 miss, and they only took 3 shots to kill at that distance. Now let's switch off the 40 round mags, and we'll put on the Shark Fin, like a lot of people tell me to end up doing. So we're gonna throw that on. Now I'm gonna show you guys the exact same testing here, and we're gonna get that dot right in the center like we did before. And once we aim down sights, it actually has a worse aiming idle stability. Look, it goes right off there, so you're gonna miss that. We're gonna shoot, we're gonna take another shot, and another one, it misses. So far we've taken 4 shots, and 2 of them have hit, 2 of them have missed. There's another one, there's another one, there's another one, there's another one. We took 8 shots to kill him right there, and that's shooting 1 at a time, 1 bullet at a time. 8 shots, and only 4 of those hit. So honestly, aiming idle stability wise, this is not a good attachment to run, at least in my opinion. So what I like to run is the 40 round mags instead of the 60. Now the 40, you lose movement speed, you lose ADS speed, you lose reload quickness and sprint to fire. But let's go into here quickly. The sprint to fire is gonna be bad regardless. You're playing with a heavy assault rifle, it's gonna be bad. But once you actually ADS, it's not that slow. It's actually not that slow, and you can start hip firing this gun as ADSing and hopefully hit a few of those shots. And it's not bad. As you guys saw, I barely ADS there and we hit those shots. So it's actually not that bad. And even at close range, it's even better. You guys could start hip firing before actually ADSing if that is a problem for you. But honestly, I've never had to do that because the ADS is pretty quick on this gun as well. So you got those issues to work out. And one of them is you're kind of wasting an attachment if you're putting on this right here. It's a waste of an attachment. Do not waste your attachment when you could have more bullets. And I'm the type of person that rather have more bullets, be a little bit slower. It doesn't matter because most times you're aiming down sights standing in the same spot anyways, especially when playing ranked. Having more bullets means you're reloading a lot less, which means that you have less chances of dying when enemies catch you off guard while you're reloading. When you're reloading your gun in this game, there's no YY, there's no canceling your reload. You're gonna die. So I rather reload a lot less often than not reload, or then reload super often and die a lot. Let's say you have 30 bullets. Once you go to 30, 60, 90, to shoot 90 shots, you got to reload 3 times. This one right here, to shoot 80 shots, which is just 10 less than 90, you only reload twice. And then the third reload, that is going to be 110 shots rather than 90 that you're going to get out without reloading. So whole mag difference. Then after that, we got the RF Crown 50 muzzle. Now this one right here is a little confusing for some people, and I understand. So the RF Crown 50 and the TAQ Castle Comp is what people are gonna run. They're gonna run this or the other if they want that recoil control. The TAQ Castle Comp has a little bit more horizontal recoil than the RF Crown 50, but the RF Crown 50 has a little bit more vertical recoil than the TAQ Castle Comp. Now we all know a little bit more vertical recoil is very easy to control because all you gotta do is hold down while shooting and it's gonna stay on target. Whereas if you had very high horizontal recoil, once you're shooting, you're gonna have to start holding down, moving left and right on your joystick as well, which is a lot harder to stay on target. So the RF Crown 50 actually has the easier recoil control to actually control. Now, both recoils are not bad whatsoever, except you're going to be hitting, again, more shots with the RF Crown 50. That's why I recommend that right there. The underbarrel, I mean, yeah, like we spoke about that. Don't run it. There's no point. Aiming idle stability, it's idle stability. Who cares about that anyways? And you're missing more shots. Once the target actually runs out of that way, once he runs out of a corner and you see him while you're aiming down sights, you're going to probably miss that first shot anyways, so you might as well not run it. Without it, your chances are a lot higher, like 50% higher, that you're actually gonna hit that first shot, which is big for the TAQ 50. TAQ 56. I don't know why I said TAQ 50, but yeah, it's a huge difference because this gun doesn't have a very fast fire rate. Now the 17.5 inch Tundra Pro, it gives you bullet velocity as well. I always recommend running this, better than the ammunition. 40 round mags, and then the final 2 attachments are going to be the TVX Line Pro stock for crouch movement speed, which is kind of nice if you're crouch walking. It's going to help you out a lot. You're going to move a little quicker. Sprint speed, which is really great for an assault rifle because these guns are slow. And then ADS speed. We kind of want that. So we definitely need that ADS speed, but we don't want to run something like this or this or this. We want to just have this attachment on right here because it gives you the best of everything. Now you lose some recoil, but honestly with the muzzle, with everything, it's really easy to control. You don't have to worry about losing that at all. And then the final attachment, which is going to be the demo clean shot rear grip, where we need this for sprint to fire speed and ADS speed. Now if you find that the recoil control is still crazy on this gun, I wouldn't take this attachment off. I'd actually take the TVX line off and then possibly throw on an underbarrel. Maybe if you want to run the shark fin, go for it. I just wouldn't do it, in all honesty. From all the classes that I've tested, all the attachments that I tested, this is the best option for the TAQ 56. Now, if you're playing Warzone, that's when the ammunition comes in hand. Keep that in mind, guys. If you're watching class edit videos and they're talking about Warzone, that's when the high velocity rounds are the best for the TAQ 56. If you're playing ranked, do not run it, okay? Like I get it. I understand all the comments on my last top 5 and stuff. You guys were unaware, I'm pretty sure, but trust me, don't run it on multiplayer. I just wanted to kind of clear that out of the way. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, drop a like. I would truly appreciate that. Sub to the channel if you guys are around here with those noties turned on. And let me know down in the comments below, are you gonna take off the high velocity rounds, which you probably should. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Nick, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.